Hollowballers. Sometimes my team knows me better than I know myself, and that scares the crap out of me because they were right. And I really, really did not expect it at all. They were right. Welcome to Digimon. I don't know what the game's called. I'm not joking. Storytime Stranger, as I check the icon on my desktop. Digimon. This came out like really recently, and there was a meme in my stream about when's Digimon, because they were just trolling about it, because I don't care about Digimon at all. I've never seen the TV show. I have never, like, played the game or anything like that. I've never played any of the ones in the PS1 era or anything like that. And I have a very brief understanding of Pokemon. I saw the Pokemon show when I was younger. I have played Pokemon Let's Go, because I played it with my children, and I played it on stream because it was really fun. And since then, every time I've tried to enjoy a Pokemon game, I've just not, like, at all. I've played a couple of them. I finished Sword and Shield, I think it was, and I was like, this is just kind of boring. It's the same game again, right? And it's not just like a slight iteration on it, it's just the same game over and over again, and I was really miserable. But the thing was, we had a brilliant time with Let's Go, because it was really fun. And obviously there's definitely members of the audience who want to recapture, like, or experience that again. But the Pokemon games just weren't doing it. And for months and months, people were the Digimon game was coming, it was out. And then weirdly enough, the Digimon game got reviewed extremely positively. People were like, this game is awesome. And so the meme grew from there. And I was like, I don't care about Digimon. And it looked super anime. I was like, but my team convinced me. During a meeting, they were like, we honestly really think you should play Digimon. And I was like, it's not on my list. It's not what I want to do. We're building towards, like, Calamity soon. Like, there's really cool things. And they're like, you should play Digimon. Anyway, I've played Digimon. I was like, all right, fine. We'll give it a try and see what we think. It's the best we can do. It's really good. I'm almost annoyed. It's extremely good. It's almost mocking Pokemon. In many ways, it's like actually mocking them, which took this old school premise, right? This very simple premise that existed all the way back in the 90s, and then modernized it and was like, we don't need all this crap that is part of the genre. We can let it go. Like Ian Hazakostas from World of Warcraft said it pretty succinctly recently. It was like, we just need to let go of these, like, traditional values because they don't make sense anymore. Like, the world of gaming has changed, and these points of friction that we put in front of players because that's how the games work just don't need to exist anymore. And that's what this game has done, and it's done it in spades, and it's really good. Even really simple stuff, like in Pokemon, if you need to, like, get your Pokemons, like, healed up and stuff, you have to go to, like, the Poke Center and give them to a person, and then they heal them up, and then you get them back out again and all that. In Digimon, you just stand still for 5 seconds, and it just heals everything. Done. And refreshes all their mana. That's it. Because it's more fun that way. It's way more fun. In fact, I was almost like, why make it like 5 seconds? And if they're really screwed up, it's like 9 seconds. Like, just let me go. Like, because what are we doing? Because there's nothing worse than being out and about. It's like, oh, well, I just either need to use potions, right? I just need to stock up at the Pokemart and just fill it with potions or whatever just to heal them. Like, I can do that. Sure. But it's not fun to do that because I'm just countering what's going on. On top of that, now bear in mind here, I don't know anything about Digimon. I know that they put Digi in front of everything, so they Digi-walk to the Digi-place to get the Digivice. Everything has Digi in front of it. I have no doubt Digimon was just made to sell toys. Capturing. You don't do that. Now, I'm not sure if I like this or not. In Pokemon, obviously, you get them low, then you throw the Pokeballs, and then eventually you capture one and you're like, yes, I get that. In this one, you just fight them a bunch, and as you fight them a bunch, you learn about them, and then you just grow your own. And the idea behind the world is the ones that are out in the wild are dangerous and their own creatures, yet the ones you sprout yourself are tame and under your control. To make it work. So there's a bit of fun in just grinding an area to get one that you really like. In particular, the Sludge. I don't know the names of any Digimon, forgive me. If it looks like a clock, it's Clockmon. You know, like most of them are pretty obvious, but some of them aren't. And surprisingly enough, they talk. And they turn into like people. which I was not ready for at all. They turn into like literally like kids that are like monsters as well, apparently. I don't know. But really funky, like incredibly funky. By the end of my first playthrough, I was like, I'm pretty sure they just have these like words in a hat. So over here they have an animal, and over here they have like just things, and then they just mix them together and they hope for the best. So it's like roller skates, squirrel. Roll them on, right? And they just make it work that way. So there's, I keep finding incredibly funky ones that are very fun. Like right now I have like this sort of Valkyrie lightning creature called Sial. Like obviously they're named after my viewers because they fit the characters. So I've got Cave on one leg, Wide Gimpy, who's a rabbit with miniguns. So stupid. And I've got dinosaurs running around. A lot of dinosaurs in this game. But you can see the smile on my face. Every evolution, and evolution is really fun and really regular. What I don't know, and people will get frustrated by this by the end of this playthrough, I'm definitely going to play more, is how to min-max it. There's all sorts of stuff with like evolving and then de-evolving, but they keep some stats and then you evolve them into something else and that gets more stats and then you can de-evolve them again. And there's also a digi farm where you can like grow them and they collect resources for you, but you can train them there. And then there's something with personality types. So if they're like Valor and Philanthropist, and all, I don't know. I don't know. It'll probably become apparent to me later in the game, but for my first few hours, I don't know. I don't know whatsoever. And then there's different types, like vaccine and virus type, which I assume are just like digital things. It's like firewall or whatever. I don't know. Really fun. What's the story? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's wild. It started off with skyscraper-sized Digimons destroying a whole area of a city where they were building the Wall of Hope because apparently an explosion had happened there. So they were building the Wall of Hope to contain these massive, monstrous, mega mech Digimon. And then a ginormous explosion goes off. And we get thrown back in time, like to before all this happened. And now we're stuck back in time. But we can still use our phone to call modern day, where they're saying the world is basically ended and you need to fix that. So you're like, all right, I guess. And then there's also the in-between world, which exists in a world separate from reality in between time, which is a hotel. It's a theater that has a cinema in it, and it also has the Digifarm. So there's all this crap going on. I don't know. Because my main priority is actually just generally going to the park and being nice to people. That's generally what I'm doing because we raised a goat boy. I'm not joking. We birthed a goat boy from a magical egg because I'm an egg thief. We got to find the egg. We haven't found the magical egg yet, but we birthed the goat boy. And the goat boy wants to be a little boy and he wants to play with the kids in the park. So we've got to go and do that. And this is a priority. But as people keep pointing out to me, we've got 8 years. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've also bumped into some scientists who are researching Digimon because they're everywhere. They're all over the place. Whether it's a giant Lego Digimon in the back streets or ghosts stealing t-shirts. I'll have a more concise rounding of the story for you in the next video. But I wanted to make people aware of this because this game is really good. And if you've been disappointed by Pokemon for a while, and you're like, Digimon is the snide Pokemon, this game's fantastic. It's so fun to play. It's really fast. You can even just, if you're over-leveled, you don't have to get into combat with them all the time. You can just hit them from far away and one-clap the enemy and just move on. Like, it's fun. Like, there's no stopping. And you can also turn the speed up so fast that it'll just stop doing a lot of the big animations and just have the effect so you can get through battles really quickly. Like, the pace and structure, so much better. So much better. I used to get very frustrated in Pokemon games, actively trying to avoid combat because it'd be like, dun, 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 and then you got to throw the Pokemon out, you got to get out the ball, and then you can start doing it, even though you one-clap it. In this one, you could just slap them and move on with your day. And that meant that I actually did a little farming because I wanted to collect some of the sludge monsters. Because it was fine. It was fun. It was all good. It was no messing around. It wasn't like a tedious process whatsoever. Yeah, well worth it. Can't wait to play more. Love it.